July 21st, 9:21 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 3. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. We are here in the Defendant Lobby, as you can see, and we're about to begin on the trial for Orca, or rather Orla the Orca, which should be very interesting, to say the least. So let's get started. Good morning, Mr. Wright. Good morning. Chipper as ever this morning, I see. I'm just thankful we actually get to have a trial for Orla. As a matter of fact, I just ran a few laps around the courthouse to get extra pumped. And just splashed my face with some water to get the sleep out of my eyes. Oh, I also queued a swashbuckler video so we can watch it at any time. Swashbuckler video added to the court record. A TV recording of a performance featuring Orla, Sasha, and Shipley as pirates. Thanks. It is my helpful case. Alright. I'm going to watch that.
Captain Orla! Ye made it just in time! We be pirates, we love to sail the 7 seas. Just a bunch of scallywags who are as free can be. We swim through storms and waves, all because you see grand treasure and adventures waiting just for me.
Oh, pretty cool. Interesting. The animation of the crowd reminds me of Avatar: The Last Airbender for some reason. I mean, the animation for that show was fantastic. Okay. By the way, you have some serious dark circles. Do you see up late watching this? What? Me? No, I just woke up early, that's all. Guess I need to cover them up. I get dragged on enough as it is by prosecutor Blackwell. Speaking of being pumped, I'm pretty fired up for this trial too. It's been a while. That explains why your hair is spikkier than usual. I mean, look at it. It's all super pokey and prickly and stuff. It's amazing. That was a compliment, right? Good luck, Mr. Nick. I'll be tuning you on from the gallery. Thanks, Pearls. It's been so long, I'm actually a little nervous. Good morning, Mr. Lawyer. Oh, Mr. Rhymes. You came to watch the trial? Yeah, Sasha's back in the aquarium with the orca. So I thought I'd better come here and to watch for her. Oh, don't you worry. We're going to win for Orla. Isn't that right, boss? Right. One unprecedented trial coming up right up. July 21st, 9:30 a.m. District Court, courtroom, number 4. Oh, number 4 again, huh? Okay. Court is now in session for the trial of Orla Shipley. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Must be waste words on this. Prosecutor Simon Blackwell, known as the Twisted Samurai. He's a prosecutor who's also a convicted felon. They say he never conducts a trial without his loyal hawk tucked up by his side. Mr. Wright, it's been quite a while since I've seen you like that. The lawyer maybe suits you. You look younger than somehow. Thank you, Your Honor. And you look as young as ever yourself. Haha. Well, I have to keep up with you folks after all. By the way, has the defendant arrived in the court yet? Surely you just, your boldness, did not receive the memo? The defendant, Orla Shipley, is an orca at Ship Aquarium. An orca? Arrangements for this trial were made only yesterday, so we didn't have time to review. But an orca as a defendant is patently absurd. Direct your comments to the defense. He's the absurd fellow who insisted on defending the orca in court in the first place. Absurd or not, I will carry my duty to defend my client. Your duty is to defend your crying ant? Oh, you mean your crying orca, Mr. Wright? If we are to proceed, we must treat the orca as we would any other defendant. Every soul, be it of man or beast, is of equal value. The question is whether that soul is painted in black or white. Take Taka, for example. He is as human and in spirit as you and I. As you or I. The real question is, am I in for more pain, as always? Orca or not, I suppose the defendant is still a defendant. And I vow to render my verdict fairly and impartially. Now then, Prosecutor Blackwell, your opening statement, if you please, if you would. I suppose I can hardly leave it to someone who knew nothing of the defendant. Very well, listen carefully. The orca murdered the owner of Ship Aquarium in the aquarium's orca pool. The orca apparently toyed with the victim mercilessly as he died. A sadistic orca, what a chilling thought. And where exactly is this defendant now? Inside this. A cell phone? Prosecutor Blackwell? Time marches on, your boldness, with or without us. I borrowed this TV phone from the aquarium, which will allow us to interact with the orca. A TV phone? Very well. The court accepts it into evidence. TV phone added to the court record. A cell phone used by Ship Aquarium staff. This model can connect to TVs and be used to connect teleconferencing. We will be able to view the defendant in question on this large monitor. Fulbright, prepare for transmission. Ha ha ha! You've got it, Prosecutor Blackwell. We proceed with the defendant on telecast. So that is the orca that stands accused, is it? Aww, she's waving her flipper at us. Maybe she's cheering us on. Orla, wish Phoenix and Athena good luck. Cute. Oh, it's quite cute, isn't it? And this adorable creature is suspected of killing a man? Orla's really pulling on the charm, huh? She is far from cute. She's a violent, reckless animal. That's right. My name's Bobby Fulbright, and I'll take over the explaining from here. Now, if I could direct your attention to this diagram of the crime scene. Following the report of an orca attack, we the police raced on over to Ship Aquarium. There we found a guest who says she saw the orca and the victim from the visitor's corridor. As the witness was watching, the orca suddenly went crazy and attacked the victim. The orca was the only one there, therefore no one else could have committed the crime. It's not quite finished, but I have a portion of the autopsy report here. Shipley's autopsy report added to the court record. Instant death from a brain concussion. There are signs of blunt force trauma all over the body. I can imagine the terror of being attacked underwater by such a large creature. But attack it did. Prepare yourself for the grisly details, your baldness. The prosecution moves to introduce our witness, Fulbright. You got it, Prosecutor Blackwell. In justice we trust. One brave lady whose fine sense of justice compelled her to speak. Coming right up. How dare you make me wait? Don't you know who I'm a busy woman? I could have written an entire book for all the time I spent in that lobby. Prosecutor Blackwell? Well? I am Norman DePlume, and I am a non-fiction writer. Am I the only one who isn't telepathic here? Looks like she can read into people's words just as well as I can read into people's hearts. Not everything needs to be a competition, Athena. What? Norman DePlume? The great non-fiction writer? Miss Norman DePlume herself? I've read all your works and enjoyed them immensely. Your million seller, The Great Grief of the Great Thief, is one of my favorites. Oh, are you a fan, Your Honor? I'm going to give you my autograph if you like. Wait a second. I could swear you looked much different in the photos in your book. Well, I used ones from 10 years ago in my books so that the paparazzi won't harass me. The judge seems so shocked. The visual disconnect must really be doing a number on his honor's head. Can we get started, please? If I find you to be lacking as a judge, you will see your debut in my books. Such harsh comments. You really must be the real Norman DePlume. Who knew Mr. DePlume was so famous? Enough jabbering. Tell the court what you saw, and keep it brief. I would think you do not order me around. I am perfectly willing to tell everyone I witnessed. It was the moment of the murder. Very well then, please proceed with your testimony. The moment of the murder. I went to Shipship Aquarium to see the killer whale. As I was watching the killer whale from the visitor's corridor, it suddenly went crazy. I saw the killer whale bite the victim to death with its huge mouth and deadly teeth. Attempting to remain calm, I reported the incident to the police immediately. An adorable defendant really did all that? It must be much more than vicious. It must be much more vicious than I thought, than it looks. Now, the new judgments try me to carry out the sentence.
Objection!
The defense would like to do some defending first, if that's alright. Must you drag this out with your tomfoolery?
Hold it!
The defense always has the right to cross-examine the witness, you know. A fellow inmate told me just this morning. If you want something signed, all you need is a document and a witness. Let me guess. You were convicted for contract fraud, right? All we need is in this case, is the evidence and a witness to convict. It's as simple as that. Looks like I guessed right. Sorry, but as Miss X said, the defense has every right to cross-examine. Is that correct, Your Honor? Yes, of course. You may proceed with your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. I shall relish the sight of you thrashing around in vain. Okay. I don't agree with that statement, actually. It seems to contradict this item.
Objection!
It would seem that you are mistaken, Mr. Plume. I beg your pardon? The autopsy report does indeed say death thought to be result of an orca attack. But the actual cause of death is contusion from head trauma, not being bitten. What? But But I'm sure the victim was bitten. I don't believe that can be true. The security footage doesn't show anything of the kind.
Objection!
Just as I suspected. I knew you would peek at the footage behind Fulbright's back. Well, what did you expect when you wouldn't play nice and share? But unfortunately for you, the footage you saw was only one small part. Huh? Yesterday, after I decided to take this case to trial, I re-reviewed all of the evidence. Taka, the evidence I gave to you for safekeeping. Guess that cock is higher up on a pecking order than Fulbright in Blackwell's book. Very well. Let's view the footage. What's this? Orca's biting the victim. No way. I have to say that this appears to be very daunting evidence. Security footage updated in the court record. Video showing the orca pool. The footage saw it at the aquarium's 10 a.m. opening time. No, I can't believe Orla really bit him. And there's more. Look at this. This photograph was taken while the body was being examined. There seems to be a strange bruise on the victim's right wrist. I'll have the crime lab examine the bruise and calculate its relevance to the case at hand. What's important right now is evidence that points to the orca as the killer. Look at the left side of the body. See the orca's tooth mark in the victim's clothes? Yes, they do appear to suggest that she did, in fact, bite the victim. Photo of the body updated in the court record. Crime scene photos taken in the orca pool room. 2 photos. Oh, I'll take a look at that later. I told you so. And you can see the marks right here in this part here. And then the killer whale swam up toward the surface with the victim in its mouth.
Objection!
However, in the autopsy report, the cause of death is concussion from head trauma.
Objection!
You are much too impetuous, right Dono. Granted, the orca biting the victim is not the cause of death. The witness was mistaken about that. And what explanation is there for what the witness saw? Did I not say in the beginning, the orca toyed with the victim mercilessly? My goodness. After killing the victim, the defendant swam around with his dead body in her mouth. Just like any other predator toying with its prey. Mr. Wright, the hearts of the people in the gallery are suddenly filled with fear. Fear of Orla. So the defendant bit the victim after she had killed him. But if that's the case, then we must still figure out how the defendant killed the victim. Prosecutor Blackwell, do you have a sound theory to give to this court? I wouldn't be standing here if I couldn't prove whether the orca's heart was black or white. Orla is black and white. Her body, I mean. Athena, please don't try not to provoke Prosecutor Blackwell. This witness also observed the actual moment of the murder. Think back, word mistress. Think back to what you observed before the orca bit the victim. Ah, I see what you were driving at. So that was the true moment of the murder, was it? Now, explain it in a way that even these simpletons can understand. There you go again. Order me around. Stop at this instant. But whatever. I don't mind telling my story. I saw the killer whale before it toyed with the body as well. I saw it the moment that they killed the victim by headbutting him. Orla killed the victim by headbutting him? That's right. It rammed the victim over and over again. We called the autopsy report stated that there were bruises all over his body. Recall as well how persistent the defendant can be when she's attacking her prey. And we all just saw the killer whale headbutting the victim in the footage, don't forget. That footage backs up Mr. DePlume'd's testimony. But there's also something very important in this not show. Now do you see what menace this killer whale is?
Objection!
I'm sorry, but I can't allow your testimony to stand unchallenged. Looking at this footage, the orca certainly seems to be headbutting something. But you'll note that something is not the victim. Oh! What? I want to look away, but I can't. Even if it was the victim, you couldn't have seen him from where you were, could you? What? Oh, well, I suppose not. Mr. Plume, did you actually witness the victim getting headbutted by the defendant? Let's see. Oh, I remember now. As I recall, a rock in the shape of a skull was obstructing my view. So are you admitting that you couldn't see the victim? Yes, I suppose I am. However, immediately after the headbutting, the victim came floating up. He came up from behind the skull-shaped rock, and his body was all limp. What else could I think except that the killer whale was headbutting the victim?
Objection!
But if you didn't actually see the moment of the attack itself, then that's pure conjecture.
Objection!
Must I do everything around here? How dare you speak so rudely to me? There's no need for hysterics. Clear your mind and recall how you reached your conclusion. Though you couldn't see where the orca was attacking, you didn't need to, did you? Because you knew she was behaving exactly as she had only 1 year prior. Oh, 1 year ago? That's right. Yes, that's it. That's how I knew the killer whale was headbutting the victim. I'm sorry, but could someone explain exactly what happened a year ago? You must know, a very similar incident occurred only last year, in which the defendant murdered her trainer. Oh, what? The orca murdered her old trainer, you say? What? Is this really true? This is not looking good for us. It's all in this book. That book, The Killer Whale. That's Mr. DePlume'd's latest work. I was just thinking about picking that up. The Killer Whale added to the court record. A non-fiction book by Orla DePlume. It's about the case from last year. Last year, the defendant killed her trainer in the middle of a show. The orca headbutted her and bit the victim. The same thing she's accused of in this case. The orca killed 2 people? I think it's a menace. Guilty, I say. I don't want to go to the beach again. No, everyone's even more convinced that Orla did it. We were doing so well, but now everyone is in the courtroom. In the room has a bad impression of Orla. I don't want to think she did it. I don't want to think she did it. But it's hard to keep on believing in somebody who can't even tell me her side. Phoenix, Athena, you've got to believe in Orla. There's no way she killed anybody. You've got to save her. Please, I'm begging you. Sasha, what am I doing? Doubting my client like this. This is the time to be strong. I believe in Orla. I'm ready to fight for our clients. I'll take everybody in this courtroom on if I have to. Don't you worry, Sasha. We won't give up on Orla. We'll defend her to the very end. Thank you. Thank you, both of you. Orla's lawyers. Who else but us can save her? We can't give up on her now. For an instant there, you were afraid of the orca, weren't you, right, Dono? When you saw the photograph of the victim from a year ago, you turned paler than me. He saw right through me. It's obvious you have neither the guts nor the determination to defend the orca. It's true that Orla can't speak, and I don't know her thoughts. But there's a certain someone who believes in Orla with all her heart. I respect the trust that she has in Orla, so I'm willing to believe in Orla too. And what do you know about orcas? Nothing, that's what. So, allow me to fill you in. Do you have any idea why orcas are also called killer whales? Because they are cunning and merciless predators that hunt and kill even true whales. So killer whales really are killers? What terrifying creatures indeed. I can't bear to hear any more of such rubbish as trusting a killer. Can you, your baldness? No matter what you say, I will continue to believe. I don't give up that easily, you know. Dullard, you don't know when to give up, do you? Very well. I shall give you a chance to prove just how determined you are. Witness, spare no quarter and lay the full truth on them. Oh, ho, ho. But of course, that's what I do after all. Prosecutor Blackwell, what will you have the witness testify about? I shall have her testify about what she saw and what she heard. What she heard? Very well, Mr. Plume, please tell the court what you saw and what you heard. Let's see here. And with that, I think I'm going to end the video. I had to do it right before the testimony, but I really don't have much of a choice here. So, next time, we will hear another testimony from Norma DePlume. So until then, everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And next time, like I said, we will cross-examine Norma DePlume. Hang on a second. I think. Oh, you know, I meant to say this earlier. It might be too late anyway, but by the time you see this video, it'll be past that date. But the first day you saw this case was actually on July 20th of 2026. For me, it's still late September of 2025. But the first video of this case will be uploaded on July 20th of next year. Well, for me, next year anyway. Which I think is kind of a cool little fact. Not really planned, you know, per se. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool. But anyway, until next time, everyone, take care.